So I've been with the all new, latest and greatest Infinix Hot phone. That is the Hot 50 Pro Plus for the best part of a week now. Now, I've done practically everything with this phone that I would normally do with my smartphone. But you know what the real test was? It was when I took it out for a night party with some friends. Now, I trusted this phone to give me some really stunning nighttime photos, especially the fact that I had to go with my wife, who I dare say I cannot afford to mess up her pictures. Now, let's just say at the end of the day, it was a mixture of trees and suspense, and the result might just surprise you. So there's been a lot of hype over this phone, both online and everywhere. Both the one from Infinix, the manufacturers, which is expected, and also from potential users who saw my unboxing and really liked the design of this phone. And I completely agree with them because it's different, it's fresh, it's a breath of fresh air when it comes to design. Now, Infinix calls this design the wow design. But really, even if I'm impressed, does this make you go wow? Also, even though this phone is plastic built, it is pretty sturdy. One thing you would notice once you handle it is how slim and lightweight it is. Sometimes when I have it in my pocket, I don't even feel like it's there. It is just about 6.8 millimeters thick, making it the world's slimmest 3D curved slim edge design, according to Infinix. So, aesthetically speaking, it's a very pleasant phone. So I will give it A1 for design, for how it feels and everything physical about this phone. But under the hood, it also boasts some really impressive specifications. Impressive, but expected, considering the price of this phone. And talking about price, yeah, I got mine for 297,000 Naira for the version that has 8 gigs of RAM and 128 gigs of internal storage. Now, when it comes to RAM, I think there's only the 8 gig RAM version available, and you can extend it up to 16 gigabytes. But good thing is that I like how the SIM slot is. It is this type, and it has a space for storage expansion up to 2 terabytes. Now let's go back to those amazing but completely normal specs that this phone comes with. And it includes dual stereo speakers that sounds really amazing because they are specially fine-tuned by JBL. You also have NFC, infrared remote sensor, dust and splash resistance rating of 5.4, a curved 1080p 120Hz AMOLED display, a 5000 mAh battery with 33 watts charger, a Helio G100 processor, and a 50 megapixel main cameras. Now, all of these specs you're going to find in similarly priced phones like the Tecno Camon 30S and the Camon 30S Pro, and even the Spark 30 Pro that I just reviewed not too long ago. Now, something that's interesting about this phone, which the gamers will definitely like, is the fact that it comes with thermal cooling capacity, which according to Infinix can cool down this phone by about 27 degrees Celsius. This definitely will be music to the ears of staunch gamers or people who intend to buy this phone for gaming. And the fact that the Helio G100 is a pretty decent gaming chipset, really for the intensive gamers on a budget, that is music to their ears. What I do spend most of my time doing is eating and pressing my phone. And I know most of us is probably guilty of that same habit. Now, according to Infinix, even with wet and greasy fingers, the display of this phone will still be responsive, as in you can practically do anything with it. So I'm just going to test that out first with wet fingers by kind of like spraying water on the screen, as you can see right now, and then trying to type something like, please like this video and subscribe to the channel because we are trying to get to 50k subs by the end of the year. Yeah, and it worked. Like, yeah, as you can see, everything practically worked. Now, even if I go and still add more water to it and like check anymore, They are opening, but yeah, it works. Yeah. Okay, but how about grease? Like, let's say you're eating chicken. Sorry, I don't have chicken, so I will just use, hi, my wife go hold me for this granite oil with all cost for markets. Like, yeah, we have some greasy granite oil right on the screen right now. Let's say, can you please subscribe to the channel? Wow, it works. So that's kind of like confirmed, obviously, as you can see right now. Now, still on the display, it is protected by Corning Gorilla Glass from drops and dents, and then it can also go 1,300 nits at peak brightness outdoors, which makes it very, very much usable outdoors. And lastly, it has an under display fingerprint scanner that works pretty fast. GSM Arena wrote that this phone will be getting 1 year promise of Android update, which is small but better than nothing. And in a moment where everything is all about AI, XOX 14.5 has got some of those AI features. For example, you can actually highlight a web page and use Ask AI to not only summarize the page for you, but also helps you to get what is called content match, which is a very good tool for researchers. But there are some AI features in the camera of this phone, so maybe we just go straight to talking about the cameras. There are two cameras on this phone, the 50 megapixel main camera and a 2 megapixel depth sensor. And they take amazingly good quality pictures with so much depth and colors, which I would say, yeah, for a phone in the top spectrum of the Hot series, all of that is pretty expected. But like I said at the intro of this video, what I did was to actually take it to a night party that I was invited. Now, here is a picture of the night view of the hotel venue taken from outside with this phone. You can see how impressive it looks. But once we got in and started taking all of these pictures that you are looking at right now, I would say it was pretty impressive. I was pretty impressed with the outcome of these pictures. It really performed well in terms of lighting and all of those stuff. And yeah, my wife was pretty impressed. At the end of the day, when I sent her those pictures, she was like, were they taken by this Infinix phone? I was like, yeah, they were. And that's a pass mark, trust me. Coming from her, it's a huge pass mark. Back to those AI features I talked about, there is AI Magic Eraser, which can help you take out any object from your picture that you don't want. There's also AI Cutout, which is very important for me, mostly when I'm making thumbnails and I just want to take away the background of a picture and use it, which you probably see in the thumbnail of this video. And also there is the AI Wallpaper Generator that not just allows you to use text to get the wallpaper that you want, but you can actually convert your picture into an AI stuff model or something like that. All of these are pretty impressive. Now, when it comes to videos, once again, we only get 2K video quality, no 4K. Stability is only available at 1080p, which I feel is a letdown for this phone. So this is the front camera on the Infinix Hot 50 Pro Plus. It's a 13 megapixel sensor and you can shoot at 2K quality, just like what we have at the back. Yeah, so what do you think about the camera quality? I like it. I mean, it's super good. HDR processing is very nice. Colors are also very sharp. Skin tones is right. What about the audio quality? I can't hear myself now. So yeah, what do you think about it? Let me know in the comment section below. And let's go back to the video. Earlier, I mentioned that the battery on this phone is a 5000 mAh battery and it supports 33 watts fast charging. The battery life is also very good. I got way over 8 hours screen on time, as you can see right now. Now, what I didn't mention is the fact that when you're charging your phone with the original charger that comes in this phone, you actually have 3 different charging options or charging speed. By default, it comes with a smart option, but when you tap on it, you can see the hyper option and the low temperature option. And I also love how detailed it is because each of these charging options gets different animations. Now, I also tried using my Samsung charger to charge it. I didn't really get any of these options. So except you're using an Infinix Tecno or an iTech charger, that is when you get these options. And that's pretty cool. And then also on the Infinix website, the battery of this phone comes with a 4 years warranty. which is also pretty good. So you want to keep that in mind if anything happens to your battery within, say, first 4 years of buying this phone. So yeah, after a week of use of this phone, I would say I loved my time with this phone. It is lightweight, it has a very sleek design, the display is beautiful, and I can say everything about it, yeah, it checks the box for me. External speakers, trustworthy camera, smooth UI, everything about it is pretty cool. And that is practically everything that you need to know about this phone. But what are your thoughts about it in terms of price and everything you get? Well, let me have it in the comment section below. I will catch you guys in my next video.